Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back into the room. You are in the right place at the right time. We are now still on week 3 and day 16 of our what? 30-day identity shift challenge. I gotta give yourself a round of applause. We have made it thus far, and I am super elated. For those who are coming in and you're wondering, if you're for first time coming in, I am Ruth McCracken, the founder of Promote Yourself. I help ambitious professionals and executives, as well as entrepreneurs, be able to attract 6 figures to 7 figures as well by including godly principles. That is the invention of the 30-day identity shift challenge because many of us are still in a loop of thinking the same way, attracting the same type of relationships or attracting the same type of jobs and not finding yourself pivoting in your career or in your business, not attracting the right clients, if you will. You are in the right room. Come on in. Let's go ahead and partner with the algorithm, partner with the creator, because I do believe the creator of the algorithm is going to be in Rhythm Nation with you. So let's go ahead and share this live to about 10, 15 of your peers and as well as your friends, because it's no fun if they're not involved, right? So let's go ahead and give them an opportunity to join us here live. I am definitely elated that you all are invited. How are you all coming along? If you're just the first time coming in, don't feel disappointed. You can still go back and hit the replays from day 1 through day 15. Yes, you can. And by doing so, somewhere in the description, you're going to be able to hit the replay and you're going to be able to grab your pen and notepad. And I would recommend that you would binge watch. It's so refreshing when you're allowing yourself to sit there. It's not that long. Each recording is very simple, it gets straight to the point, and it's very impactful. Many of you all can attest. Let's go ahead and live up the live with the hearts and show me that you are here in the right room in the right time. So, hello, beautiful people. Welcome back again to day 16 of our 30-day identity shift challenge. Yesterday, we discovered something powerful. Put in the chat that it was amazing. Let me know in the chat that you are definitely in alignment. Yesterday we talked about you don't attract what you want, right? You attract who you're becoming. And I know yesterday I gave you guys a top title, but I sat with myself and I was for today and I shifted just a little bit because I believe that the when you're centered, you get to hear, you get downloads, you get information. And it resonated with me on this particular topic. And before we even go there today, we're taking that revelation one step further. I want to take it one step further with you. Are you ready? Let's go ahead and aggravate with me the algorithm. Here's the question. Who are you waiting on before you fully become her? Put that in chat. Type that in the chat. Who are you waiting on before you fully become her? Because I hear somebody saying, maybe you're waiting for the promotion. Maybe perhaps you're waiting for that right relationship, that right partner. Maybe you're waiting for that degree to finish through, that master's, or even your bachelor's, if you will. Maybe you're waiting for the right business LLC. Maybe you're waiting for the right time to launch it. Is that you? Let's go ahead and type that in the comment. Put me in the comment. Is it the money that you're waiting for in order to become her? That you have to sit in a certain bracket, a tax bracket, or that promotion I mentioned earlier, or that title? Is it that you have to wait for a certain title to become who you're channeling to come in the now? You don't have to wait till 2030 to become her when you get that degree. But what if, can I bring you in? Can I share with you a secret? Can I share with you a secret? What if heaven isn't waiting on any of those things? Oh, I love this. Because confidence doesn't begin when people finally believe in you. You don't have to wait till someone recognize who you are. Let's go ahead and let me know that you're in here by pumping up the screen. Let me see your live. Let me see your hearts. Let me see that you're flowing and resonating, that I'm talking to you, chemistry. Because let me tell you this, because confidence does not begin when people finally believe in you. Confidence begins, watch this, the moment you agree with what God already said about you, what is already written, what was already planted. The seeds are your word, what was already planted before you even entered into your mother's womb, Jasmine. So for those who are coming in, yes, you have arrived. We're already in day 16 of our 30-day identity shift challenge. I would like for you to come in and grab your pen and paper. You're right in the top of the hour. I'm not going to be in front of you long. I'm going to go ahead and direct you on confidence is not a feeling. Confidence is not a feeling. Well, what do you mean by that, Ruth? I'm glad you asked, Javona. One of the biggest lies we believe is this: I'll be confident when, you could fill in the blank, maybe getting that pivot, maybe getting that promotion. I'll be confident when I lose the weight, right? Or I'll be confident when I get promoted. I'll be confident, Ruth, when I have more money. Yes? Is that you? I'll be confident, Ruth, when people support me. I don't have a right support line. I don't have the right support or community. Kenny. I'll be more confident, or I'll be confident when I know more, when I get more information, right? Is that you? Put me in the comments. Let me know. It's okay. We've all been there, Pamela. Let me know in the comment by typing in me. I'll be confident when I'm ready. It's always, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll wait till tomorrow, Alan. Confidence is not a reward. Can I share that with you? It's a decision. And the question you want to ask yourself is, when are you going to position yourself to posture and just move and allow? Is it now? I declare and decree in the next 48 hours, you're going to disrupt the pattern that you're in, because now you're in the right room and you're feeding in your mind by shifting your identity, by sitting and saying that no longer would I align with how most people think. Most people believe confidence produces action. I've discovered the opposite. Come on in. Sharita, because this is the time in the season. We're already over the hump. We're already halfway through the year. Action produces confidence. The moment you step foot out in the wilderness, the moment you step foot out into challenges, that's when you activate confidence. It's not when you're peeping out the window and seeing who may be going to go before you, because I'm not ready. That stops today. Every courageous decision teaches your brain. Listen to this. Grab your pen and pad. I'm teaching you something good here. Grab your pen and pad. Your notepad, that is. Grab it. I got notes for you here, and I need you to pay close attention. Grab your blue pen. I'm a firm believer of a blue pen. I might be biased because I like blue, but it has a scientific law behind it. The moment you write in blue ink, it aligns with your prefrontal cortex. Let's continue. Every courageous decision teaches your brain, number one, I survived. I can do this. I belong here. Confidence is built through obedience. Put obedience in the comments. That's right. Put obedience in the car. Let me know that you are in alignment. This is resonating with you by hitting the hearts. Let me know that you're connecting with me so I can know you're live and well with me, Sharita. Let's get this to about 1,000 love hearts, because I need you to help the Father. Go ahead and aggravate, yes, the algorithm, because he can do it all by himself. Don't get me wrong. But he says where two or more are gathered, I'll be in the midst. And there's well more than two or more here. We have several hundreds that come through. Let's go, somebody. Let's sit and park for a minute. Say, I'm parked here, Ruth, because confidence is not comfort. Let me get that in the atmosphere. When you feel like you got to be comfort, you got to be ready. You're making time not be on your side. Let me give you some proof. Walk with me. Get with me to, because I'm going to show you some godly principles. Put godly principles, because I do believe that that's going to help you awaken your nervous system today. Get you centered. Is that all right? Joshua, walk with me to Joshua 1:9. As a matter of fact, today, I'm going to even do it myself. I'm going to read the whole book of Joshua 1, the chapter that is. But I want you to zoom in with me to Joshua 1:9. And it says out loud, we're going to read it out loud, because why? Your voice is your vault. Your voice is what's connecting you to the divine. Your voice is what's going to go ahead and interrupt heaven and say, oh, Ruth is calling me. Let's go. Oh, Sharita is calling me. Let's go. Oh, Eric is calling me. So that's why we're going to open up our mouth and read Joshua 1:9. Have not I command thee? Be strong and of good courage. Be not afraid, neither be thou dismayed, for the Lord thy God is with thee, whithersoever thou goest. Oh, I love this verse. Notice, God didn't say, wait until you feel courageous. He didn't say, wait until you feel bold. Wait until you feel that you're back feeling comfortable. He didn't say that. He said, be courageous. Be courageous before you even enter into the interviews. Be courageous before you even enter. I hear somebody saying, well, what about the job applications before I apply? Be courageous before then. Come on, somebody. Let me tell you a story. There was a season, Dale, come on in. Thank you for the love. Let's go ahead and lift the heart so I can know your heart is pumping with me. There was a season in my life. Can I tell you a secret? Can I tell you a story? It's a safe space. This is the 30-day identity shift challenge. We're now hitting day 16. If you're coming in and it's resonating with you, don't forget to like and follow and catch the replay. The link is somewhere in the description or in the bio. All of them are all uploaded in my YouTube channel. Let's go, somebody. I want to share with you, because I believe that my story is going to help about 1,500 of you all. There was a time in place when I kept waiting until I felt completely prepared. Let me know that's me in a comment. You're perfect. You're like this perfected person. You want to be ready and you want to be prepared. Prepared for executive interviews. Yes, Angela. Prepared to go live. I was 4 minutes late today, so forgive me. Prepared to speak, right? I felt that in a season, this was so important for me to prepare to teach, prepared to even launch something new. Are you with me? Say, I'm with you, Ruth. Let me even bring you even more closer to home. I was even prepared I was thinking I needed to be more prepared to apply for opportunities. At the time of my life, I was transitioning and I wanted to pivot and I had a desire to pivot. But at that point, I kept wanting to feel completely prepared to do that as well. And one day the Holy Spirit, put one day in the comments, one day, Ruth. One day the Holy Spirit gently reminded me. Yes, he gently reminded me. He said, Ruth, when have I ever called someone after they already had everything figured out? If that's the case, what do you need me for? Right? That question right there changed everything. It changed the full trajectory of how I was behaving, how I was, number one, thinking. I realized I had been asking permission from fear. Put me in the comments, Grace. Is that you? That's why it's so valuable that this identity shift that we're walking into in this journey of ours is so important. I realized this when I realized I'm walking in fear. So I started saying, I'm walking in fear instead of walking in obedience with faith. I said, this is not the way that God has positioned me to be, Barrington. So I started showing up anyway. Not because I felt fearless. Let me preface that. That was not the case. But because, listen to this, I trusted God more, yes, more than my feelings. I didn't have to wait till my feelings get to a certain level or centered. Come on, somebody. Not because my life became even easier. Can I even come closer? Can we lean in? Say, I'm leaning in, Ruth. Because my identity became stronger. That when you ask yourself the right questions, the question you want to ask yourself is, what questions am I asking myself? I'm glad you're here. That's why you're here in the 30-day identity shift challenge. I'm here to help you pivot in your career, pivot in your relationships, be able to be a magnet to attract the type of roles that you already know that you are ready for, even when you don't feel comfortable or may not have the full confidence yet. That's where you lean in and allow the Holy Spirit to do the rest. I coach many dozens of women preparing for a VP roles in corporate and different industries, healthcare, retail organizations, you name it. This particular professional, she had over 20 years of experience in HR. She led teams, functional teams with underneath her hierarchy. Yes. She managed multi-billion-dollar budgets, right? Mentored leaders in the C-suite. But every time she saw a VP position, listen to me, because that might be you, she'd quietly tell herself, they're probably looking for someone else. They're probably looking for someone who got maybe a higher education. They're probably looking for someone who can maybe sit in the boardroom with the directors in a better lighting. Go ahead and hit the screen if that's you. Let's go ahead and bombard this room with your awareness that that's me. So one day I asked her, right? Because at this point, she wasn't lacking qualifications. She wasn't even lacking agreement with who she already was. Listen to this, because I know that some of you all are probably thinking, I know who I am. I have the qualifications. One day I asked her, if your best friend had your experience, would you tell her she wasn't ready? Put that in the comments. Would you tell her yes or no? She smiled. I could sense some of you all are smiling back there. I could sense it in the atmosphere. Jordan. She said, absolutely not. Then I asked, so why? Why are you speaking to yourself differently? Barrington. Silence. I heard nothing but silence in the room. Lala. That moment shifted everything because of that number one question. What question are you asking yourself in this season? Within months, she applied. She said, bump it, I'm going to apply. She went through the interview, negotiated confidently, yes, and accepted the executive position. Let me tell you something. When you decide to do something and you do it without giving those negative thoughts any kind of residence in your room of your brain, it starts to make you feel and think and look at things completely 180. Nothing changed about her resume. She didn't have to go get a resume writer or a technical writer to revamp or go into any AI tools to help her refine it. She didn't have to do none of that. Only agreement with her identity. She had to come in alignment, come back into the center, check her posture, because many of you all are forgetting who you are. Starshine. Is that the case with you? Many of us are forgetting who we are. Who are you? Who am I? What am I carrying? Stop waiting for external validation is where I'm getting at. Stop waiting for external validation. That's it. Let me know by tapping in. Welcome in the room, Cheese. Let's go ahead and bombard. Can we show some love in this space? Because I love that you're here. I'm gifting you this masterclass, and all I ask in return, because of the space that we're in, is that we aggravate and show some love. Let me know that your heartbeat is beating with me. And I know that you're not forgetting about who I am. That is beautiful. Many women postpone becoming because of that. And here's the truth. People don't create your identity. Can I have a heart to heart with you? People do not create who you are. You become who you are, not your parents. They're not the one that's saying that you're going to take over the business. You're going to take over the mantle. That's okay. But you still have to show up as you. People don't create your identity. They recognize it when you show up, sometimes long after you've already embraced it. So the woman you're becoming doesn't wait for an applause. Is this resonating with you? She moves because she's aligned. She moves because she knows who she is, and she's backed up by divine heavenly sources. She doesn't think because someone misunderstands her. Are you with me? Let me know that you're in the room by hitting the hearts, or say, I'm with you, Ruth. Put I'm with you in the comments. She doesn't lower her standards. Many of us are lowering our standards. Lowering it, shrinking yourself because someone misunderstands you. She doesn't apologize for growth. Are you with me? She honors it. Let me break it down even further. Grab your book. We're going to get to the book of Proverbs. Is this good? Let me know if this is good by hitting the hearts. Let me know that you're here alive and well by hitting the hearts. Is this good? Say it's good, Ruth. Proverbs 29, verse 25. Walk with me there right now. We're going to be reading out of the KJV. And know this to be true. In this live, we read it out loud. We read it out loud because our voice is our vault. Our voice is our currency. Our voice is what helps get access to heavenly gateways. If you don't open up your mouth, Psalm 118:10 says, I'm the one, he said, remember me. Therefore, remember me that I'm the one that took you out of Egypt. Therefore, open up your mouth. So we're going to open up our mouth. Open up your mouth wide open is what it says in the word. So Proverbs 29:25. Let's go there now. Amen. The fear of man bringeth snare, but who's putting his trust in the Lord shall be safe. Shall be safe. Is that you? Do you feel safe? Do you desire safety? Fear of people's opinions traps destiny. And we're not here to keep you trapped. We're not here to have your destiny be held hostage because you're waiting on somebody else's validation. You're waiting for someone else to recognize you when you have to recognize you first. Look in the mirror and you look at self and say, listen, I am connected with the divine. God is my instant and infinite supply. He supplies all of my needs. Promotion comes to me effortlessly. Recruiters come into my inbox effortlessly. Interviews, not so much just interviews, but I'm getting opportunities to say, would you like to hop in on this contract deal? Come on, somebody. This is when you reveal who you are and you allow no longer the opinions of other people. Can I share something? Confidence isn't loud. No, beautiful. Confidence isn't even arrogance. Confidence isn't pretending. Many of us start to pretend and say we got to fake it till we make it. Start performing. That takes a lot of energy and effort. Do you not agree? That you can put that to the side because confidence is peaceful. Tap and let me know that you're with me. Do you agree that confidence is peaceful? Because confidence knows, yes? I don't have to convince everyone. That's how confidence show up. I simply need to remain faithful. T, is that you? The most powerful woman I ever met didn't dominate rooms. They changed the atmosphere simply by entering them. Because because identity always introduces you before your resume ever does. So it's very imperative on how you groom yourself, how you posture yourself, how you tender to your image. Your reputation is tied to your image. I don't care what nobody say. How you show up sets the atmosphere. How you scan the room and how you communicate. We talked about that yesterday, how your mouth, how the words that come out of your mouth is the sentences is connected to your salary. So tomorrow, you're going to walk differently, but you're going to start that today. You're going to start that today, right? You're going to even sit differently, right? You're going to clean up and iron your clothes. Make sure it's sharp. Listen, you don't have to be in Saks Fifth Avenue or Neiman's Market, although you can, because they do have some really good deals. You could be at Marshall's or Ross or Burlington Factory if those are in your local area. As long as you're presenting yourself clean, you feel good, you smell good. That's all in alignment with your identity. Shift your identity, because I tell you right now, the energy that's in you can be disrupted once you now giving yourself time and cadence to. You start speaking slower. You don't have run over sentences. Come on, somebody. You make eye contact when communicating with others. Yes? Is this good? Let me know by raising the bar and showing up with the hearts. Because I got to know that you're in this masterclass and you're ready to go ahead and shift your atmosphere. Stop apologizing before speaking. This is what you're going to start doing. You're going to activate your identity by receive compliments. Accept them. Allow them to come. Some of you guys get offended. Be like, oh, this old thing, this old purse, this old bag, these old shoes. You dimming your confidence light. Stop minimizing your accomplishments. When people address you, you are to be recognized as resilient, as a powerhouse, as a trailblazer. I am walking in rooms and they already paused their conversation and said, who is she? That's how you know you disrupt your atmosphere by just your presence alone. Your executive presence carries weight. You're no longer on that Amtrak anymore. That Amtrak, nothing wrong with the Amtrak, because you were carrying so much heavy luggages at that time to where the driver has to come out and stick him underneath the actual bus. You with me? But you're no longer going to carry those luggages in this season. The luggages of doubt, the luggages of rejection, the luggages of applying to 30, 50, 100 job applications. That season has passed, although you appreciate the bus, because the bus can only take you but so far. The Amtrak can only take you but so far, friend. Now we're about to elevate. It's time to go to higher heights. I'm going higher. I am going higher. I want to share with you. Is that you? Mr. Lastly, Mandy, is that you? You're wanting to go higher. Because going into this jet, we no longer can afford to bring those baggages with us. Those luggages cannot identify and address with our new identity. We must shift. We must be transformed. We must be renewing our mind. We say hello, but you got to go. I love you and I need to elevate to the next altitude. What do I need to do to get to the next altitude? In order to get to the next altitude, you have to remove those luggages. Those luggages cannot linger to where you're going. Where you're going, it needs a lightweight. Say it's a lightweight for God. It's lightweight weekender. And that lightweight weekender is my white one. I love white. And I'm going to make sure I have the right materials. Very light travel. Because where I'm going, my next destination, because here's the truth. If you're not recognizing who you are, how do you know where you're going to go to next? Because you got to know that you're walking with the divine. Divine is before you. You are covered with heavenly divine, meaning I know that the God that I serve, he is a God of instant and infinite supply. So I don't need to carry those luggages when I'm tied to a God that is instant. Put instant in the comments. Are you with me? Is this flowing through the live and grabbing you by the throat, neck choking you? Because sometimes we need to be pulled and be neck choked so we can now recognize what I've been freezed. I was freezed in time. Thank you for waking me up, Ruth. I'm no longer in this fight or flight mode. Stop minimizing yourself. Own your story. Not with pride. I'm not saying to boast with pride. With gratitude. Can I tell you a secret? Because confidence is stewardship. When you get on this private jet, you're going to go in with your light weekender and you're going to posture yourself. You're going to recognize who you are, because the next altitude, you're going to be scared, because guess what? Getting on this private jet is not a walk in the park like the Amtrak. The Amtrak was able to get you into the next destination. You could see out the window. You could see where you may be heading. Up in the jet, you can't see nothing but the clouds. Are you with me? Are you with me, Gio? That's why I love this verse. Go with me, because we're going to go deeper. Say it's time to go deeper. Say go deeper. Put go deeper in the comments. Because in order for your identity to be disrupted and shifted to a new version of you, we got to go deep. We got to disrupt. We even have to corrupt, because we are no longer living in the old pattern. So 2 Timothy verse 1 and 7, and we're going to read it out loud. For God had not given us the spirit of fear, but of power and love and of a sound mind. I love this verse. I know it sounds very powerful and well known, but power, love, sound mind. That's your identity. It's that simple. Power, love, sound mind, Miss Cash. I'm wrapping up. Is this good? Let's go ahead and let me know this is good. Good. Let's invite more of your followers and your friends and your peers, because you're coming into this room because you no longer want to be in this loop. The loop of life that's keep driving you to the same bus stop, that's keep driving you to the same Amtrak station, that keeps putting you into the same destination when you no longer feel that that environment is serving you. Is that you today? That's why you're in this 30-day identity shift masterclass, because I'm here to tell you in the next 48 hours, the moment you start doing these assignments, because I'm about to share with you your assignment, your homework for today. Yes, we're going to do this. We're going to go ahead and anchor in it. And you're going to see your inbox of emails from recruiters. You're going to know how to communicate and network and get out of your shell. And stop waiting until, when I'm ready. I'll do it when I'm ready. I'll do it when I'm ready. Listen, what is it going to cost you if you keep having to wait? What is it going to cost you if you wait 2 months, if you wait 3 months? What is it costing you now? Man, Ruth, oh my gosh, if I would have applied for that job application, I would already be sitting in a senior VP role. I felt like I needed to complete my degree. I felt I needed to maybe get that cybersecurity certification or AI certification. But I hear somebody saying, well, what is it that I need to do? Well, grab your pen and notepad. I'm going to share that with you now. Is this good? Are you getting anything out of this today? Are you positioning yourself, Joseph, to now elevate so you can get on this jet and get with a clarity and a free mindset to know that I know that God is my instant and infinite supply. My mouth is, the words that are coming out of my mouth is my command center. I'm going to learn how to leverage it all day. Do it all day. I don't care. Do it at 6 a.m. Do it at 9 a.m. Do it at 12 p.m. You with me? Do it even at 3. You could even do it in every hour. Put a reminder on your phone and do it every hour. Reminding yourself, God is my instant and infinite supply. It's a simple sentence. And you say it with conviction. You say it with a rhythm. You don't have to say it loud. You just have to say it with a good amount of substance. Are you with me, Brenda? So today I want you to do something practical. Yes, do that. Continue with that mantra. Every hour, set a timer, takes 30 seconds, not even. God is my instant and infinite supply. 5 seconds. 5 seconds, Brenda. That's all it takes. When a negative thought comes in throughout the day, when you get an email and it shifts your whole regulation of your emotions, God is my instant and infinite supply. Write down these 5 places where you've been waiting for permission to visit. Write them down. Examples. Let me give you an example. Put, I'm waiting until my kids maybe finish middle school or get through high school. Or now, besides each other, I want you to write each and every area, those 5 places that you've been waiting for permission to do. I want you to write, I choose to begin now. Then ask yourself, if I truly believe God was with me, and then complete that sentence, Taylor. What would I stop postponing? Write that down. And if you probably missed it, catch the replay, or stop and press and rewind if you're already watching this on YouTube. Is this good? Are you catching what I'm putting out there? Let's go ahead and bombard heaven by showing up with the hearts, because I'm here to tell you, in order for you to transform and disrupt your identity, you no longer have to see yourself the way you see yourself today. Start shifting her. Confidence comes without permission. Confidence is a woman who is not waiting for someone to validate what God has already established. God has already made you into wealth. You are walking in your money season. You are walking in your clarity season. I am walking in my promotion season. I am walking in the contract deal season. I am aligned with the heavenly places, because I now know how to announce my words to be uttering to the Creator, because I believe that my words is going to echo into the atmosphere and start shifting it. You're going to start seeing it. You're going to filter and start seeing your inbox with the recruiters coming in. I cannot make this up. It's all about, how do you view yourself, Francie? Do you view yourself as an attractable way of the hiring team coming to you without you having to apply to 200 applications? It's all about the divine moment on you aligning your words and how you command your words, because your words carry your currency. It carries your next job offer. Put in the comments, my words carry my job offer. This not enough way of thinking. Your confidence carries your next job offer. Your confidence is your currency. Is this good? Your confidence is your currency. I want you to repeat this out loud as we wrap up and close on our day 16 of our 30-day identity shift challenge. It has been a remarkable journey with you all, and you've all have been sitting and anchoring and putting in the work. When you put in the work, because the work works. The work works. It takes some time, but not that much time. Not that much time. So repeat after me. Say, I'm going to repeat after you, Ruth. I release fear. I release hesitation. I release comparison. I stop waiting for permission. I trust God's timing. I trust God's calling. I walk with confidence. I belong in every room God opens. I am becoming the woman he created me to be. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and champion this room. Your confidence isn't waiting somewhere in the future. It's built every time you choose obedience over fear. And tomorrow we're going to even go deeper. Say, put deeper in the comments. Tomorrow we're talking about something incredibly powerful. Day 17, your decision reveals your identity. Your decision reveals who you are. We're going to make that known, that be very, very mindful on the type of choices and decisions that you make. Check your atmosphere, check your surrounding, check your proximity. Whatsoever man thinketh, so is he. You're not getting the job that you want. Check your proximity, check your internal regulation, what you've been pondering about. Is it in alignment with the heavenly places, the divine? So because every decision either reinforces the woman you've been, or, watch this, introduces the woman you're becoming. Is that all right? So know this and know this to be true as I drop off. You are forever guided by light. With me, of course, and with God, most importantly. And know that I love you and God loves you. Until next time, beautiful people. See you tomorrow. God bless.